Oh man, I'm going live early in the morning before I go to the gym and start my day, homie. You know, I'm only going live because honestly, they put a 2 hour cap on StreamYard. When I first signed up, it was 5 hours. Man, I mean, for recording videos. So I guess I'll go live until, you know, I re up for the next month because I don't play that shit. You guys need to go buy a book. I think it's called Subscription Nation. I have it in my library. I read it. But they're trying to make money off of subscriptions and shit. So they can just keep dinging your account like left and right. It's like a whole little thing. Like they started doing that with software and shit. Like, used to buy Microsoft products outright. Now they want you to get a subscription. That's a hustle. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm not conspiratorial. Today, I just want to come to you. The title of this video is Why Give Them Your Money? Why? That's the title of the video. And honestly, man, this is long overdue. I grew up with my elders visiting the Caribbean regularly. Like my cousin actually had a wedding there a long time ago. So I grew up seeing my elders go there. And even as I got older, I felt like, why? Why? I mean, I understand why. It's cool, if you go visit someplace, but they made it like a regular thing. And when I moved back east, I noticed that's like a tradition. I can understand if you're going there to escape the snow, you know, you know, raise your vitamin D levels, but there are places you can go in America during the winter. You can go to Louisiana, Florida, Los Angeles. You don't have to go to the Caribbean. I'm sure it's beautiful. The water looks beautiful, but you're also funding your enemy. I mean, it's one thing to go there to visit, but from what I've seen on the East Coast, and I saw this in my family, it's like an annual thing. It's like something they all do, and it's actually a sign of wealth on the East Coast, like to go to the Caribbean. I didn't know this growing up. I just thought it was just my elders just going there to go there. I got photo albums full of my elders going to the Caribbean regularly. My family's from there, honestly. But I never really understood why do you keep going. It's like a waste of resources. But let's get into this video, and I'm gonna get into my response to this video after we watch it. Here we go. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you're even with me this early. Okay, here we go. So you got the barefoot flat butt lady. This is one thing Caribbean women are known for. Flat butt, narrow butts. That's why they're really into white men. I used to think that. Like, did their booties make them white zaddy lovers, or were they already white zaddy lovers? Because they're built like white women, and they always got the broad shoulders. That comes from chopping that sugar cane. That's my theory. And if anybody else uses it, then tell them where they got it. And I wish somebody was up so they could tell me if my levels are good. But hey, look here. Yeah, so she got the broad shoulders. You can tell she's one of those admixture, Kamala Harris cousins, walking around barefoot, got the Jamaican foot bottom, the rough. Yeah, they got. I think Mouthy Megan put a video up about it, but yeah, they have something called Jamaican foot bottom. They got some rough feet. When they rub your legs, you might come back needing a band-aid and shit. But let's play this video. But just pay attention to flat booty, narrow booty, and the wide, broad shoulders for chopping sugar cane. You know, okay, I didn't really flesh out my theory before I start the video. So my theory is they have the wide shoulders from chopping sugar cane. And the reason why our women are built the way they're built is because they were picking cotton. So that meant they had to squat. You know, that's why their booties are more pronounced. So that's just my theory. But yeah, but then women have like wide ass shoulders. Shit, I got a coworker right now. This bitch look like she can knock a nigga out. I remember seeing a Caribbean bitch in fucking Bed-Stuy. This bitch's shoulders, nigga. She had a look like I wish you would. Like I wish you would talk shit to me. And in my mind, I was like, I should say something slick to her, see what she does. Oh man, I don't hit woman, but that bitch was brolic. She was muscular. She was buff. She was fucking ripped. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. She was big, nigga. I was like, these bitches are crazy. But let's finish, man.
African people stay here. Jamaican people stay here. White.
Let's start. I hate to pause so soon. Look how she had to start with Africans, so she could align herself with Africans, and also make it seem like it's not a race thing because Africans are black. I'm black, but and then of course the other people she lists are her target audience. But let's finish.
White people stay here. Spanish people stay here, and Black Americans stay here. I'm not saying not all Black Americans are bad, but the ones that came to my place have been nothing but problem.
Look here. Whenever somebody says not all, sometimes, not all the time, because sometimes you have to put that out there as a disclaimer. But for them, when they say not all, they mean everyone they've encountered. So it's like they already have a pre-misconception in their head when they meet us. So they just rule out the ones that could be good, but I just happen to run across all the bad ones. But that is their mindset. Believe me, I know.
Only 2 good ones came here, all of them. Fight late at night, not with me, with each other. They're disrespectful, they're entitled, they're and
look how she tries to gender war it, if that makes any sense. Like it make it seem like Black American men and women are argumentative with each other and they fight and all this other stuff. Just check it out. It's like there's other theories I like to share. There's something called a Caribbean matriarchy. It's more fierce than an American matriarchy. They actually have ways of really torturing their men that Black American women know nothing of. But bottom line is, look how she's trying to gender war it, make it seem like we come there on vacation to get away. And all we do is fight instead of making love and enjoying the scenery, all the beautiful nature and shit. When in all actuality, let's be honest, like when I said my relatives went to the Caribbean, they were my female relatives. They went on girls' trips. Like that movie Girls Trip was like in my photo album growing up, So that's who's really coming to her bed and breakfast on a fucking dirty ass beach, her little hut, her little shack on the beach. And this is what I noticed in New York. They still sell us this, I'm going to open up a bed and breakfast on my island fantasy. Like, they make it seem like we should respect them because they have an end goal and we're stuck in cold ass America. Nigga, that's a shack on a raggedy ass beach. Seriously. I mean, come on, man. Nigga, let me finish this video and then I'll get into my other points.
Appreciative. And it is that way because America has spoiled them and give them so much free shit. But I think they could come to Jamaica and get the same free shit out here and be nasty about it. And that's
she's speaking about her own people. Look here. I remember I had a discussion with my cousin who's half Jamaican and half Panamanian. So he's a full Black immigrant. He was talking shit about Black Americans. And I'm sitting there looking at him like, nigga, are you crazy? I was like, do you guys really still say we get free shit when you niggas are the super leeches? And eventually I just said to him, yo, if we go to the social services offices this Monday, because it was like a Saturday or Sunday, if we go to the social services office this Monday in Brooklyn, it will be your people lined up. Second and third generation at this point. The first generation already leached and now they're, retired. And he shut up because he knows it's true. They have a whole office in Queens. a whole, like, I've never seen this. And I'll tell the other location too, but in Queens, they got a whole fucking huge office for social services, and then child support's right next door. Like, I've never seen child support have a whole office dedicated just to child support, you know? So I know a bunch of Caribbeans are in there. And then there's a place close to my job. I just sit outside of there and eat sometimes, you know, have my little water. And yeah, the social services offices are right there. And their people are going in there mostly. Because nowadays you don't have to do shit online, but you have to go in there to do whatever, I guess. And most of them are their people. I know it's their people because they're quite distinguishable. What's another location? Oh shit, they got an office in Manhattan, but you know, that's Manhattan. I don't know. But bottom line is, after I said that to my cousin, he shut up because he knows I'm telling the truth. Because they see it like this. They see their free shit as acceptable because they're so beaten and downtrodden, and they've done so much to get to America. So of course they need some type of relief. And it's not just fucking free shit through SNAP and temporary assistance or whatever. It's also Section 8 housing and shit. You know what I'm saying? They get help through HUD like a motherfucker. Like all these homes they buy, they get hooked up through the government. I know this personally, you know? And then they live together forever. Man, my grandmother stayed with my aunt until I was maybe like 24 or so. That's when they finally moved out of this apartment they lived in for years together with my aunt's 3 kids, my thieving ass cousin and shit, and her husband and shit. And yeah, man. So when she says we get free shit, she's projecting. That's what they do a lot of times. They project. And that's why I had to review this video, because it's like, damn, they're still saying the same talking points back home. Like, she's in Jamaica. She's not even here. So where does she get this information? Where does she get this mindset? She gets it from people over here still telling her lies. And also what she sees in the media, because I'm sure she has cable or satellite TV or something. But yeah, they get free shit like a motherfucker. It's unbelievable. Is pretty much unacceptable in New York. Like, I'm speaking specifically about New York. I can also speak about Boston because I used to mess with a lot of Caribbean girls up there, and they got a bunch. They were really leeches and shit. But yeah, and then they play this mind fuck game like this lady in the video. Like, you get a bunch of free stuff and you're spending your money to live a life while they're fucking going down to the social services offices getting free shit. I had a coworker talk about another coworker bragging about how, you know, she got through college all the way to her master's degree through some program through the system, and she's Caribbean, so I know her friend is Caribbean. But that's neither here nor there. But let's finish, man.
I said all of you like that. But because of that, I'm not risking my health and my happiness for people.
Look at the flat butt. Look. Can I enlarge this shit? Let's see if it happens. Damn, it doesn't happen. Let's see. Let's see if this works. Nah, it sure doesn't do anything. Damn, that shit doesn't do anything. Thought I could zoom in on her narrow ass. It's kind of, you know, I've had sex with that type of ass many times over, dog. It's cool. It's cool when they ride you, and that's about it. Other than that, hitting it from the back is like boring as fuck. I'll do it. But yeah. And she doesn't have any titties. See, think about them. They have large breasts a lot of times. So she doesn't even have titties to offset not having no ass. Those are the ones really niggas are like, why do you have an attitude? Shit. Let's finish this shit. But I just want to point out her narrow ass. Look at the narrow, flat ass. Flat and narrow. Ugh. And that's another thing. That's why people like Nicki Minaj got, like, you know, butt injections, and you see that shit all over New York with them. They are really the ones who get a lot of butt injections. And then they really get into it because they are like superly involved in the gay community, and the gay community originated butt injections, I think, in Vietnam. But bottom line is, so you when you're in New York, you just see so many of them with these fake butts, and it just looks weird. And it's like, and it's not just, you know, like bad girls, like, fine girls and shit. It's like security guards and shit. Motherfucking cafeteria ladies and shit. I think I may have told it. No, I don't think I may have told the story, but one time I was waiting for my train to leave Grand Central. And so I went outside because it was nice out. And I'm standing there and I'm looking at this girl with a huge butt. Of course, it was, modified, surgically modified, excuse me. And she's waiting there. We're looking at each other. She knows I'm looking at her big old ass. I'm not saying anything to her because I've never tried that shit. I've had some huge butts in my life, but they all been real. But bottom line is, yeah. So she's standing there, and I'm like, she probably waiting on her Uber, Express, or the Uber Classic, whatever, the big fucking town cars or fucking SUVs, or she's waiting for her boyfriend to pull up in his fucking BMW, and I'm just standing there. I don't give a fuck, and I'm looking. And if she approaches me, I'm a holler. If she approaches me, I'm not gonna go holler at her raggedy ass. But I wait, and then all of a sudden the bus pulls up, and this bitch gets on the bus with a big old ass. I was like, what's the purpose of you doing that to your body if you're still riding the bus? I was like, you bitches are retarded, dog. You bitches are some dumb motherfuckers for that shit. But yeah, I know, man. I go into my little fucking diatribes, but I just wanted to point out the flat butt. She needs body positivity. She needs positive the vibes for her flat, narrow ass.
No short-term stay. No short-term stay. It's not gonna happen here. I'd rather eat salt and banana and let goats and cows live into my houses than I have people come here and stress me. I will not hate my business because of customers. A lot of business people are miserable because of some kind of customer. Not this place. I don't want my place is drama free.
Okay, we're done. What business doesn't have drama, you dumbass? This is a dumb bitch. Dog, if you're a business owner, you're going to have to deal with drama in some shape or form. What I suspect is you find the drama you get from your Black American customers as unacceptable because you see them as beneath you because you speak the Queen's English, probably not. And, you were free from slavery before them and they're still living with Massa, even though Massa controls your island. But you see their drama as unacceptable, but let a white person have some drama at your little hut on the beach. Then your ass is apologetic and servile and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So shut that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You accept drama from the Hispanics. When she says Hispanic, she really means like Puerto Ricans and Dominicans who come from neighboring islands and shit. And that's the white people for her area. But bottom line is, anybody non-Black American, she won't consider it drama. She would consider it, anybody non-Black American, she wouldn't consider it drama. She would consider it business. You have to deal with headaches in business. That's why most people don't want to be entrepreneurs. Most people want to go to work and come home. It's sad, but that is a reality. But yeah, this shit is like, one thing I can't say for Black American women, because I see a majority of my listeners are women, excuse me. Hopefully, most of them are Black. That's my target audience. I don't give a fuck. Whoever comes after them, hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Please come back. But what Black American women need to really understand is these women hate you. Literally, they hate you, dog. I don't know whether you want to accept this or not, because I know you got this sister girl circle shit with every woman on planet Earth against your Black American man. That's just a reality. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I have too many examples, too much literature to prove the fact. Documentaries on top of that. But the bottom line is, this woman hates Black American women. And that goes back to my point earlier when she said, there's a lot of fighting at night. She's trying to paint it like couples fighting, like a Black American man with a Black American woman. No, it's most likely Black American woman fighting. or they're Black American woman going to her hut on the beach. So she hates black. A lot of these women hate Black American women. That's just what it is. I don't know what else to tell you bitches for you to get it through your thick skulls, because I'm going through something right now. I'll be honest, with a Black American woman who has this love for everything non-Black American. And I try to be patient with these Black Americans in New York, but it's getting really fucking annoying. It's like it almost makes me want to go cuss them out half the time. But yeah, that is what she's saying. She's saying she hates Black American women a lot of times. These women hate you. And it's not because they it's not that they hate you for any like justifiable reason. You're their competition for any and everything. If even the ones outside of America, if they come to America, you're their competition in work, because they can't like displace you through affirmative action programs, because you guys get the same programs. They can't displace you with their men, because their men usually want you over them. That's just a fucking reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna get too personal because I have too many accounts of that shit. What else? And when I say their men, I mean the Caribbean men, they're African men. And that's another thing. Not to give a side note, a lot of motherfuckers in that manosphere shit, from what I've seen, a lot of them are Black immigrants. And what their complaint to me is not the fact that Black American women are doing this, that, or the other. Their complaint really is, why don't these women like me? I want them, so why don't they want me? And I'm educated, and I'm a special Negro, so why don't they want me? They got Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm way better than Pookie and Ray Ray, so why don't they want me? So that's what I surmise. That's what I theorize, why these Black immigrants are in the Black manosphere. Because like fucking Abba and Preach are not a coincidence. The other niggas, the fucking ugly face nigga, along with the Arab nigga, the Sudanese dude. I forgot their names, dog. Damn, I forgot. They're in Miami. Whoever listens to this, you know who I'm talking about. Fresh and Fit, that's their name. Fresh and Fit. I really don't watch their shit, so I don't know their name. That is what they're saying. And most of the women they talk to aren't Black American most times. But yeah, man, I want Black American women, or Black Americans, period, or Black American women particularly, to really understand, like, you're giving your money away to people who don't like you. That is what it is. Accept it for what it is, okay? Just accept it. It's not hard to accept. Seriously, it's not hard to accept. I hope my mic levels are good. Let's check this shit out. Check 1 2. Yeah, it looks like it's good. Looks good. Let's see. But yeah, that's what this video is all about. Why give them your money? But yeah, man, I'm pretty much done here. I just want to share that one real quick. And yeah, I think I may go live now because they want to charge a nigga. I ain't paying for this shit. And you niggas don't donate shit. So the fuck I look like? Shit, nigga. Shit. I may in the future, because I don't like doing live. I mean, it's not that I don't like doing live, but it's, this is when I'm free, really. Early morning before I leave, or fucking shit. I don't want to fuck with this shit when I get home, really. Weekends I'll do it then, but early morning before I go to the gym, dog. But yeah, man, that's it, man. But yeah, I just want to share that with you people, and God bless. And if I didn't say this in the beginning, because I think I didn't, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are on this fine planet. Have a good day.